First of all, allow me to congratulate the George Davis teams and give a shout out to two uncles I have in the audience, Bob Pope Valley Patterson and Roger True. Even though sports reporting is no longer my career, and it hasn't been for 11 years, I'm very passionate about writing and storytelling. When I was on the beat as a career, I never really had a chance to do a deep dive into the George Davis era other than the On This Date snippets that appeared in the Star and the Calistogan, and maybe a little bit here and there when interviewing individual inductees. Now with these stories, the last thing I wanted to do was make every story Saints go 9-0, rinse and repeat. That's laundry. That's not interesting. The nice thing about the Napa City County Library is that the website gives you access to microfilm of all the Napa County newspapers, which means I didn't even have to leave my house to do any of this research. I mean, dear Lord. So it gave me a chance to examine the following: the transition from Dolph Casarino to George Davis, the star-studded teams from 1960 to 1961, and how the rosters from 1962 to 1964 turned over and evolved, along with the transition from George Davis to George McCormick. I mean, goodness knows I could give a zillion other examples, but we'd be here for a month of Sundays. So it gave me a chance to take copious notes on games, season previews, the whole 9 yards. And those notes allowed for conversational interviews as opposed to interrogations, which they were all very thankful for, and also some very colorful anecdotes as well. So what I decided to do was take a sports fan approach. As I look throughout this room, I would be willing to bet that every one of you have a favorite college or pro sports team. As sports fans, we look at our favorite team and think of random years, good, bad, and different, that make each particular team memorable. And even though it was a big undertaking, that's why I enjoyed taking a deep dive into the stories behind the George Davis St. Helena Saints teams. Fellas, thank you very much to allow me to share this. And Hoppy, I think I got the playoff in time.